Hi guys, it's Nikki with Nikki Speaks, and I am back with another video. We'll get into Cardi B's recent SNL performance, and we'll be talking about the new MAGA celebs that popped up over the weekend in the hip hop community. But before we get into any of that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, Cardi B was the recent musical guest on SNL last night, and listen, she absolutely killed her performance. It just made me all the more excited to go and see her in concert. I already have my ticket, and so I'm excited about that. But she killed it. She performed two of her songs from her album, Am I the Drama? The first song that she performed was Bodega Baddie, and I think that it was performed at the right moment, at the right time. I think that she was very cognizant of performing that song at this moment and at this time, and she killed it. She also performed her hit song Every Time. It's the song that's still charting on Billboard right now, and it's actually one of my favorites. It's one of my top 5 on the album. Let me know if you guys have heard the album Am I the Drama? And what are your top songs on the album? And are you going to the tour? Did you catch her last night on Saturday Night Live? Well, listen, not only did she kill her music performances, but she also did a mini skit in which I was blown away. I had no idea that Cardi could act like that. And I think the skit was definitely funny. It was her. I loved it. So I want to see her in some more acting scenes. I want to see her maybe in some comedic roles. I think that she would kill it because it gives her a chance to kind of showcase what's already naturally there. But yeah, I think that she did an amazing job last night, and it just makes me look forward to the tour all the more. Now, a lot of people did notice that she did not get a shout out from her NFL boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. You had some people on the internet saying, you know what, I understand that it's football season. I understand that the Super Bowl is coming up. But listen, after the NFL season, if you're not showing the same type of love that she's showing, then we don't want to see you. And I kind of partially agree with that. I mean, I know that he's probably in Boston. They have a lot of activities this week that's leading up to the Super Bowl. So he probably could not be in New York. I think he probably could have made it happen. But let's just say that he couldn't be in New York to support her in person. Cardi is very loud about her support for him, not just verbally, not just in person, but she does post his achievements. And it would have been nice to see him post something about her performance on SNL because she did kill it. But this goes back to one of my prior videos in which I did state I would love for her to focus more on what she has going on. And I'm not saying that she has to drop her boyfriend, if that's what he is. I'm not saying that she has to drop him. I would just love to see her more focused on what she has going on because, in all honesty, Cardi is the prize. And I hope that she realizes that. I want her to realize that. I like Cardi. I think that she has grown tremendously. I think that there's still some areas for growth, but I like her, and I just want her to realize that, she's definitely the prize, and if she already realizes that, then kudos to her. But I am very excited about this tour. A lot of people are wondering if Stefan is going to show up on tour. I think he will. That's just my opinion. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think that, some people are overreacting, and you know what? That man is getting ready for Super Bowl. He doesn't have time to post about her accomplishments, and he definitely didn't have time to be there. Or do you think that, yeah, he should have at least posted? And we're gonna move right into MAGA Minaj and her crew of MAGA Mary Twits. Okay. So if you guys watched my prior video, then you know that Amber Rose did disclose that Nicki Minaj, along with herself, would be attending one of President Trump's top advisors' weddings. And so everyone one was expecting to see Amber Rose and Nicki Minaj there. She even disclosed that they were going to be seated next to each other. And so everyone was expecting to see that. What a lot of people were not expecting to see at the reception was Sexy Red and 50 Cent performing. Now, again, it was no surprise to me because 50 Cent has always been low key Republican. He has been very, very sneaky about talking about politics. He kind of stays away from it. But if you guys remember, he never endorsed Biden. He never endorsed Kamala. So you can only assume that his stance, especially when he talks about certain things, he talks about, things about the LGBT community, you can only sense that he is more on or leaning towards the Republican side, but he wants to keep, a lot of his black fans because a lot of black people watch his shows. And so does not want to alienate them. Well, a lot of these undercover MAGA supporters are now feeling as though it doesn't matter if they come out and pretty much say, "Hey, I'm a proud MAGA." They don't care because they feel as though the power has shifted and this particular party is extremely powerful now, and nothing can be done to them once they come out in support of this regime. The same with Nicki Minaj. Even Amber Rose mentioned on the last video that I did, she even mentioned that she told Nicki, "Hey, Trump is in office now. So, you're okay to pretty much come out as a full on Trump supporter." This is how these people think. Well, listen, again, I wasn't surprised, but a lot of people were surprised that they were there. They were there taking pictures with a lot of the MAGA supporters, and they seemed to fit right in. This didn't appear to be anything new. These people didn't even seem to be, it didn't seem to be their first time meeting. It seems like this is something that has been going on for a while behind the scenes. You guys let me know what you think about this. Is this something that is a deal breaker for you? Are you guys still going to support 50 Cent and watch his movies? What about Sexy Red? Listen, for me personally, I have not supported either in a while, and it's not just because of their MAGA beliefs, but add that into the equation, and I know for a fact that I won't be watching any 50 Cent's shows, and it's all because it feels as though you guys are trying to pull the wool over our eyes. You want to pacify your audience who are minorities, and this goes for 50 Cent specifically. You wanna pacify us, so you feel as though we're dumb enough to, if I don't say it, then, I don't say that I'm, a MAGA supporter. I don't say that I support Trump, moving into different states and enforcing ICE regulations. If I don't say this outwardly, then you guys won't pick up on what I'm for. Or I'm not for anything. I'm all for who's going to better push me forward, or who's going to help me and forget about what's going on in the world and those that are less fortunate and all of the things that are happening to American citizens. So for me, it's a no. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video.